right now, so it's recording. So again, my name is Tiana Smith with InspiredMommyBoss.com, coming to you live from Cambria, California. That's a little seaside town in between San Francisco and Los Angeles. If you're looking at a map of California, I'd like to know where that's at. Today I'm excited to go live with you, share some new screens as part of this new project I've been working on. I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 things you need in order to start to attract and automate your dream clients. And it's funny, in just the last 24 hours, I had 2 different people. One was a client and one was a friend who's working on their business. They needed asking questions about what's necessary, like as an author, as a book deal. And I also had a client who works with other businesses, that's a local business, and I've done marketing for and helped them bring in thousands, but they've not been consistent about their email marketing and a lot of these things I'm going to teach you guys today. And both of them said, wow, I called somebody, I called this agent, and they told me all the same things you were telling me, like a multi-million-dollar deal. Actually, it's happened 3 times. Another client earlier in the morning yesterday, same thing. Then another one told me they had taken a Tony Robbins thing and this whole thing and paid a lot of money for that, but it didn't give them any of the systems, any of the templates that my programs do. So I'm sharing that today because that happened just in the last 24 hours. 3 different people being like, oh my goodness, like one's a current client, one's a past client, one's a prospect. And they all told me the same thing, like, Tiana, the stuff you've been giving me, these tips and these strategies is exactly aligned with Tony Robbins, multimillionaire coaches, literary agents, okay? So if you're a coach, if you're a network marketing, if you're a author or a musician, anyone needs a brand online. And so I'm going to be going into a little bit of my history, but I just wanted to preface that. If you can see me and hear me on Facebook, and I've already done this on the, I'm also running the webinar live, can you put a 2 in the comments? I would really appreciate it to make sure that my sound and everything is going correctly. So if you can see me and hear me, please feel free to, I'm gonna open up my thing. I'm trying something new right now. So here we're gonna go and try something new that I've not done before. Are you excited? I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna breathing through it. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna share my screen, and then when you can see my screen, if you could type the number 3 in the comments, because I'm gonna go straight into this now if you can see me and hear my screen. Okay. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I built a wildly successful 6-figure mommy boss business in part-time hours and still have time for fun and family. You know, there's a lot of people out there that do teach about automating things and building things, but I really do believe in still making time for fun and for your family and keeping your priorities straight. So just so you know, when you're learning these things, the reason I share that is because I've done that in part-time hours. You can see this is me here in my she shed. This is on the other side of my computer desk. You can run your business from anywhere. I've run my business all over the world. So I'm so excited to share these exact things with you today. So you're in the right place if you want to make more money in your mommy boss business, you create more time and financial freedom. And also if you're a lady boss, like I do market primarily to mothers, but I have women clients and even some men. But the reason I want to share this is because a lot of moms like me only have a limited amount of time, and I want to give you hope and strategy that it's possible. You want to have the clarity on what to do each day in your business so you no longer have to guess about how to hustle and hit that next goal. Like, you want to learn how to attract and automate your dream clients online using a proven and heart-centered automated marketing system you can build yourself and will run on autopilot while you're living life and having more fun. And also I want to take this opportunity right now, if you are watching this, and whether you're watching it now live, if you want to put live in the comments, let me know that you're watching it live, or if it's replay, put that in the comments. Wherever you're watching it and whenever, I really encourage you, because I'm about to really dive into some specific strategies that I do share with my VIP clients. So I would recommend turning off everything, even getting a notebook and pen and paper, just getting ready. If you have things that come to you, ideas that come to you during the time, being open to that. Multitasking is so overrated. Being present and learning something is really, really effective. So let's keep going. This masterclass is not for you, though, if you're not serious about wanting to level up your mommy boss business in one way or another. If you're a person that creates excuses why you can't do something and blame your lack of success on anyone else, and you watch the entire free presentation and then get upset when I let you know about the opportunity to invest in a program that gives you the step-by-step playbook and support you need to create a successful, profitable mommy boss business. So you can have a profitable business and a great freedom lifestyle. So if this is the kind of person you are, you might just want to be like, bye-bye, but I doubt it is, because I seem to attract other like-minded go-getter people who are positive. So let's keep going. This framework works for moms who are also coaches and consultants, creative entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, authors, network marketers, therapists, small business owners. You name it. If you're a mommy boss looking to use online marketing to grow your brand and your business online, this can help you. Stick with us. You'll be glad you did. So here's my promise to you during this time is this is not another fake guru coming at you with a bunch of fluff, okay? This is stuff I've learned. I have my master's degree in online marketing, years of work with celebrities and companies like Warner Brothers and Sony, and hundreds of startup entrepreneurs or different business owners who also want to take their brand and create more time and financial freedom using online marketing. Nothing what I coach you is based on theory. It is not. It is data-driven with case studies of other moms and business owners just like you. And when you take action, this stuff works. Again, based on data and real-world results from hundreds of students and clients. It's pretty exciting. It's taken me years to build this, and it's pretty cool that I get to say this now, and I'm blessed. Okay, we're going to keep going. I don't know why this thing is not letting me keep going. Here it is. During this masterclass, you will learn my 4-step framework to building a 6-figure mommy boss business online, my top 3 social media posts that will help you build trust and attract your dream clients to you daily, how to grab some amazing exclusive bonuses because you're spending time with me here today. But only take action at the end of this masterclass. And that will be in approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Because I'm actually going into this and diving in. This is a lot of stuff to cover. So this is not just my typical 5 to 7 minute live stream. This is an actual 25 minute kind of program. So let's get to it. But it's going to be fun and it's going to be interactive, okay? So at the end, just to give you a little, what is it called in the movie business? Foreshadowing. It's like not even foreshadowing. It's very clear shadowing. I'm going to have some different bonuses for you, including my Selling with Soul course and sales templates. I'm going to be introducing you to my Mommy Boss marketing method and group, the Freedom Planner business systems, the Facebook group support, and Facebook ads one-on-one training. And those are just for fast action takers who would like to jump in on something I'm going to be sharing with you at the end. In the meantime, you're here to learn, I'm here to teach, and let's do this, we'll collaborate. So how are you feeling right now, okay? If you want to put it in the comments which one as you're looking at this screen, but I'm going to go through it. You might be feeling a mixture of these things or 1 or 2 of these things. This is how I felt, so this is what I typed up for you. Are you confused about where and how to effectively market yourself? You're burned out and spin your wheels in business while also balancing raising kids in life. Like balancing, like puzzle. Not sure exactly what's working, what's not, and why. Like maybe you have a lot of pieces in place, but it's not adding up. You're either burnt out, barely making enough money, or not making any. Nervous about when and where the next check is coming in so you can pay bills, let alone have extra money to take your kids on vacation or reinvest in your business to keep it growing. You're wondering how you're supposed to build a profitable business online when you can barely get the dishes and laundry done, let alone keep anyone happy, including yourself. I spoke from my heart in these. I hope you feel it. So if that's you, raise your hand or like type in the comments if something of these is hitting you right in the forehead, your heart. Or here's another option. Maybe you're a little bit further along and you're happy with the number of leads you're getting, but you just need to learn how to convert more of them into paying customers and clients in an automated way. Maybe you're filling your calendar, but you need to learn how to systemize your business and automation and sales so you can work fewer number of hours per week. And so wherever you are inside your Mommy Boss business, whether you're brand new in your career or you're a seasoned pro, I have been where you are in business right now, and I can help you hit that next level, whatever that next level looks like for you. So let's do it. So imagine yourself in this situation. You guys ready for some story time? Who doesn't love it? Who loves a good story? Type it over 4 in the comments. Who loves a good movie, a good story, a good book? I do. I'm excited to see. Frozen 2 came out today. Or yesterday, whatever day. What should I do? How do I get my treasure? So imagine this. You're like on this treasure hunt, but you don't have a compass, you don't have a map, and you don't have a guide. So I want you to think of yourself in that situation. Maybe you're like the pioneers of old and you're looking to get across to Oregon and you don't know where the trail is. You don't know who's going to lead you. You're striking out on your own. You don't know what you're going to do. So how would you like to seek out this treasure? Okay. A, slow, going in circles, guessing, doing it all yourself. Anyone ever been lost in the woods before? I have, and I've gone in circles. It's a crazy feeling. Or maybe you feel like the hamster wheel. Every day you're getting on the road and you're going to a job you don't like, and then you're trying to work through things. So slow, going in circles, guessing, doing it all yourself. Or B, fast, with a map, guide, and proven strategy, getting the gold and freedom lifestyle. I'm sure we're all going to press B, but feel free to put A or B in the comments, okay? Because when you look at it like this, if we can be self-aware, that's why I started with, like, this is not for people who make excuses or blame others. This is when you're, like, ready to get down to it. Honestly, I do a self-assessment of myself daily. Okay? So what I want to do is give you the step-by-step path to the treasure. I put 2 women on here hiking through the woods because women and all humans do better when we actually help lift each other up. And yeah, sometimes that comes at a cost. Like when I want my oil change, I go pay for that because I don't want to do it. They're still helping me. They're saying they're doing the job right. And when you ask for a guide, they get paid. You know, people, you look at movies, you hear history, they got paid to guide people to the other side. So that's what we do. But right here, I'm going to give you some steps today as well. Building high quality organic traffic, meaning unpaid, and learning how to convert that traffic into high paying clients who buy my courses was the #1 way I grew my Mommy Boss biz into 6 figures. Courses, and I also consider one-on-one client upgrades from that. So that is the #1 way. That system became my treasure chest. And there's a whole funnel system to it. It's not just, there's a whole system to this. And I encourage you to open your minds up and do this. I want to give that treasure chest to you. I do. I really do. If you have something of value that you want to share with the world, there's a way it can be done. So what does that treasure chest look like to you? Okay, because all of us, if you would take out the word treasure and say success, what does success look like to you? What does having a good life look like to you? I chose some pictures from me. Like to me, it was like going to Paris. That's me in front of the sparkling Eiffel Tower at midnight this spring. That's me with my kids. That was a huge trip for me. I took them by myself up to the mountains and stayed in that beautiful lodge behind there, and it was gorgeous, and we were just so happy. And then this other one was my photo shoot in San Francisco with a pro photographer. We were in this gorgeous place. That's my Freedom Planner sitting right there, which was its own process, like creating things, sharing things, marketing, traveling, my family, right? Bills paid, vacation plan, life lived. That's what it looks like to me. And so you can decide what it looks like to you, and feel free to share it in the comments or write it down. What does that look like to you? And maybe take some time to think about that and journal about it later, even today. So here's a time I'm going to introduce my silly self and my serious self. I just saw this handstand picture. I'm like, I'm so funny. I chose that picture. I do love handstands. I love fun. That's on my hike. It's Live Free, doing a handstand, and then nature preserve by my home on the Ozarks. I was just running there this morning from exercise. Dreams come true. I dreamed to live here for years, and I finally moved into Cambria last year. This is my son and daughter on the left. My why, I do what I do. And also, honestly, it's my hustle, Alicia's babies, because it's like, if I didn't have them and the things I needed to pay for and live here, I'd probably be living a different kind of life. But it's a beautiful thing to get to push myself as hard as I get to, and that I pray they get to reap the benefits, and not just the money, but of seeing systems and strategies and seeing their mom go for it. I hope that's what they get to see. And I'm just saying, I'm glad you're joining me on this free training. I'm blessed by your time. I'm blessed by your presence. It's not an accident. I'm a designer, business, and marketing coach, a published writer, creator, and educator. I've had 21 years full-time experience as an entrepreneur, and I'm based in Cambria, California. I'm happy to be here with you. So why listen to me and not someone else? Here's some people, companies, places I've worked with. Me or my work has been pretty figured out. That's a great sentence. But you can look at some of these links. I've either had multiple, I've done design work for some of these people. I've been on television with them. I've had clients. I did not even list the places my clients have been. This is just me and my work, not even my clients and not all the places, because I've worked with some local, even awesome companies, and I put the larger ones since I'm an international coach, so hopefully places that you recognize their names internationally. Here's my background story. And the reason I go into this is like, I like to share like reality and then maybe relate with, and you can relate with me a little bit better. And remember that I'm no different than you, just we have different stories, but it's all possible for both of us. For the first couple of years, I was spinning my wheels. Even though I had my master's degree in marketing, I felt like I was still guessing at how to book more of my ideal clients. Honestly, I did not even know what an ideal client was. With a 3-year-old and a newborn, I tried my best, but I knew I couldn't survive like that. But I kept running into the same big problem over and over again. That was me. It made me feel like a failure, that I wasn't booking my calendar in full with paid clients, but yet always felt so busy checking my phone and not even being present for myself or my kids. I wasn't able to take my kids on fun adventures that cost extra gas and food money, and no savings, and no plan to be able to provide 100% for me and my kids in case something happened to my spouse or I wanted a divorce. Just keeping it real, friends. And I did end up going through a divorce 2 years ago. And I'm so, honestly, the reason I was able to move here to Cambria and all that on my own was because of my business and the things I'm going to be sharing with you. To take it very seriously when I talk to people, when people invest in my programs, that these systems work. And I was also feeling like a failure because I wasn't living where I wanted to be living, and every day felt like a struggle. I mean, you're working so hard and you look around you and things don't match what you envision, it takes extra faith to get there. And I just want to tell you guys right now, you can have it better. So I wanted a better life for me and my family. I became obsessed. I did. I didn't want to struggle anymore. I didn't want to spin my wheels like a hamster. I wanted to fill my calendar, and I wanted to make more money, not just trading money, but residual money, like trading time for money. And I wanted a better lifestyle. I started trying out every avenue I could to market myself and grow my leads and sales. I tracked data. I mean, for like years, guys, I tracked like website visits, analytics on Facebook. I formed masterminds. I was in masterminds. I hired coaches. I bought courses. We're talking tens and thousands of dollars on top of my master's degree. And I tweaked emails and marketing strategies, and I ran them until the results were helping me hit and surpass my goals. Which finally I've had an amazing system that has kept growing and growing, and I'm really excited to share it. So I went all in. My results from taking action and going all in have been this: booking months at a time of paid client contracts, earning 6 figures in part-time hours, traveling the world, moving to my dream town by the ocean with my kids, even as a newly single mom, building my retirement, growing my savings, giving back to my family and others. I went all in. That was the ticket. I did everything it took to get there. Even when it felt impossible, I picked myself up and kept going. And I'm grateful to God for that. All glory to God for sure, and for health and wellness and these blessings. But we have to do our part. This was me in front of the Louvre in Paris. So that was fun. Here's some results of people who have followed my method and take action. Taken action? Take action. Real wins from real members who took action. So you can see like Holly over here on the left, she just started a podcast too. She said she secured her last platinum sponsorship level for her live event. She sold it out, and actually to increase this event full of all these booking people in like a couple weeks. Kathy Heller, who's a top podcaster, singer-songwriter, she followed this method, and within 3 months after launching the method, launched a course and had a 6-figure launch. Amanda over here on the left made an extra $2,200 within 24 hours. And one of my clients, Dr. Barbara, she put up a post about her thing, and she's had 7 responses. Later, she posted another post. She had over 330. It is priced at Black Friday pricing and beta pricing. It will be going up. I'm going to give you guys that opportunity. So the major mistakes are this. The things that I see, and now I'm going to jump into my screen share portion, okay? So the major mistakes that I see people making is number one, is people do not have a plan or a system in place, number one. If you do not have a plan for how you're going to block your time, how you're going to grow leads, and have that plan in place of how to actually do it, you're not going to go anywhere. The number 2 mistake that I see entrepreneurs make and my lady bosses make is not having a systemized funnel. Okay, and that means a way to get leads off social media. Because just remember, you don't own social media. It owns you. No, I'm just kidding. It feels like that sometimes. No, you don't own social media. So if you don't have a separate way to grow your list is your asset. I'm going to show you guys this big image in a second, but I want to look at you eye to eye and tell you this before I show you this whole diagram. Okay, and this is going to help a lot of people. It come together for people. It's a process. I'm going to get it's copywritten, and it's a really big new thing. I'm going to give you guys a little peek into it. But this is something that's brand new. Okay, so number 1 again is not having a strategy or plan or brand in place. Number 2 is not having your funnels in place, like an automated way for people to sign up to get them on your list. You see, a list is an asset, it's something that's sellable, and it's something that, like what I was talking about earlier, that people are going to ask for if you ever want to get a book deal, that people are going to ask for if you're a musician. They're like, how many people on your list? If you try to sell something, the percentage rates of how many people buy from the first time is so minuscule. You have to be following up with people, and how are you doing that? It can't just be through a random social media post. You want to have more control over that. And then the third part that I see people, their big mistakes, is not having a system for your sales and not blocking time either for that. Meaning, once somebody's on your list, it's not just this magical element. There's 2 kinds of sales. There's residual sales, where people can just buy from you. You can email them, you can send them to your website. But high ticket sales require you to get on a phone call with people. That's just the proven way it is. And then a bunch of high level masterminds, usually anything over $1,000 unless you're major celebrity, right? Like celebrity status, sometimes like I mentioned, I had a client who bought a $2,000 or $3,000 Tony Robbins thing. Well, Tony Robbins is a massive celebrity. Most of us are not at that level. So anything over $1,000, if you're wanting to close that, even if it's a course, you might need to require some sales, especially if there's not a payment plan. And definitely anything you're selling $2,000, $5,000. Okay. So again, to review those 3 things, and I'm going to give you this whole layout, is this. 1, not having your brand and your strategy in place, okay, how you're going to go about doing it. 2, an automated way to collect leads as well as sales through funnels. And 3 is not having a sales system in place to take people off of your list and get them on a sales call, and like a way to do all that. So those are pieces it's so required that you have in place. And most people are getting distracted with things like podcasting and things like, oh, let's get on TV. But what they're not realizing is, unless you have a website and you've got a media reel, you can't get speaking gigs. Like, well, have you spoke before? And so these are the things that hold people back, and then they get frustrated and flustered. So I'm going to teach this to you in a step-by-step way through the programs that I teach. So I'm going to open up this file for you real quick. If you have any questions, please put them below, and I will answer them for you. So 1 second, I'm opening up this file. Oh, and it's saying that it's closed right now, so that's awesome. Okay, we're going to go to this one. And, you know, this is the other part about why it is so important to have systems and ways to open things and backup plans, because not everything goes according to plan, does it? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to open up this thing right here. And then I'm going to open up this one because I can't find the file for it right now. So right now what I'm about to share with you guys is a specific way, the reality of what it actually looks like for online marketing, okay guys? And you've not seen this before. It's brand new training from me, and I've never seen it anywhere, and it's why I came up with it, okay? So we're gonna do a little bit of jumping around, and I'm gonna try to keep it really like simple and basic, but I'm gonna do my thing. This is my thing. Okay, this here. And we're going to call this, I'm going to share my screen again. If you can tell me if you can see my screen, let me know. So this is called like your brand. And if you look at this top piece in place, the brand, this is what is necessary. This is the whole thing, okay? So I told you the 3 mistakes. Now I'm going to then share with you the 4-part system for funnels. But the brand, who you are, your business, is there's 3 categories that are really necessary to grow. Your products, so you can make money. Products could be courses, books, printables, ebooks. They could be music, MP3s, meditation, all kinds of things. Products, I mean, anything you can sell that's automated products. His assets are the things that your business, it's going to build value into your business and it helps you make more money and it's sellable. That's products also. People could buy one of your products. Like I have a freedom planner. I've had people offer to buy me out of that. So your list. So again, that's a sellable asset. That's, you know, you shouldn't spam or anything like that, but it's something that if somebody was buying your business, they'd say, well, how big is your list? And then systems. You can sell systems through your courses, or even you can go coach people on them. You can have playbooks. There's people who charge like $100,000 to come into a business and create playbooks for their business and create systems. Why? Because if you get people on a system, you can make more money. Okay? If people aren't just wasting time going around, let's say you have employees, this is so essential. A business, systems, or even systems that you turn into courses and you sell your courses. So those are connected. And then services. That's like one-on-one coaching, done for you work. Like when I do websites and funnels for people, that's done for you work. Group coaching, where you're coaching a group of people. Those are still services because you're showing up. Products can be evergreen, meaning you can make money while you sleep, while you're not there at all if you've got a funnel for it. Services, you're going to have to show up in some level. Depends on the level. Now, here's what I want to draw your attention to, that people are focusing in on this, but if you don't have these things in place first and you know what you're selling, even if it's just one book or one course or one coaching program, you don't have to have all the different products, all the different services. You've got to have a brand, which includes your website and blog. You've got to have something you're growing, your list and your systems. These things need to start to be in place, okay? Marketing, there's all kinds of different ways to market it. There's podcasts, whether it's yourself or being a guest on one. There's your website, there's your blog, and those go into your brand too. There's social media, all kinds of social media. Each of these would have its own little like spinners off of it, like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. There's speaking, selling from the stage, TV, film, radio. Those are not dead. They're just not as trackable, but they're very powerful still. Newspapers, automated funnels. So you can see if you start to group things, separate than like, if people just hone in on like, oh, I'm going to start this podcast, but you don't realize that you actually have to have all these other things in place, okay? Your brand up here, what I'm going to show you here is these are the 4 pieces. This thing is weird with the thing. Let me grab this and this real quick because I don't want to put this there. So your brand, is everyone with me? Type the number 4 if you're ready to learn these 4 things. I'm going to share them with you right here. And then I'm going to go and show you what that looks like from a website. And I'll show you other examples, sites I've done, other people's. I just want you to see that it's everywhere. This is not just something that you hear people talk about. You're probably even unaware of how often it happens through everything. Okay, so automated funnels come first. So your brand is like your logos, your colors, your fonts. You see that over here? Your website and your blog. Those all go in your brand because that's your home base. That's what you can control. The other people can't control it. That's why if you come down here and you see that one piece of marketing, just one is social media, and just one piece of social media is like, let's say somebody's saying, well, I'm just going to use Facebook and that's how I'm going to grow my business. You're literally choosing one tiny piece out of all these ways that you can grow your business. I do believe in honing in on your main ones, but I'm saying that's why you're riding a bike with like a wheel missing. Okay, so come up here, go to automated funnels. Again, this is your automated way to attract and bring in your dream clients so they even know who you are. No one can buy from you if they don't know who you are. And nobody's going to buy from you if they don't trust you. So if you don't have something online where people can learn more about you, learn about your trainings, see that you're the real deal, why would they spend money with you? I mean, people work hard for their money and they don't just trust anyone. So how can you get people to trust you more? Well, one of those ways is to have this first step of funnels where you've got a landing page, you've got automated emails, and then you have some kind of video introducing yourself, sharing this free offer. This builds trust because then people, as they go through this process, they learn about your brand, they see you're at least professional enough to have invested in these things, and then when they see a video of you holding up the free offer that you just sent them, they're going to trust you so much more because they're seeing that thing and they're seeing your face. And then when they go to Facebook or they go to Instagram or your blog and they see videos of you, they're like, oh, this person's for real. I like their vibe. And then you start that emotional connection with people. Type That's the number one in the comments if you're into people. Like, you like people you emotionally connect with. So how are you going to emotionally connect with people outside of video? It's harder to do with just a picture and text. Video is important. So what I did here was for a client, and she was somebody that we were going to focus on a podcast and the Facebook group for her main way of connecting with the audience to gain trust and them to want to buy from you and learn from you. So that's why I say down here with the marketing, I say choose one or two that you're going to hone in on, that your ideal clients spend more of their time on. But it does not change, my friends, that you still need your products, because that's how you make money. That you need services, that's how you make money. And that you're growing your list, because your list needs to be at a certain number in order to have a steady way to automate new sales. So I know this is like a lot of information. I'm going to run through it over here and show you the whole funnel one more time to really dive in, because I know you guys are smart and you get it. So again, a brand is consisting of products, business assets, and services. Marketing has multiple spokes, multiple wheels, lots of ways to do it. And I recommend before any of that starts, this is the foundational piece, getting a brand in place with logos, colors, fonts, a website or a blog, and then having an automated funnel so that people can go off of social media and you're going to grow your business asset, your list, so that when you sell products, courses, or services, you have a pool of people to choose from and they want to work with you. So what does that look like online? Well, what that looks like online is if you go to, I'm going to start with mine, and then I'm going to go do some like different case studies for you. Okay, so if you go here, let's talk about, this is my website. My brand thing is inspiredmommyboss.com. That's my business brand. This is what it is I do. When people scroll down, they can get a cheat sheet, which is a funnel that's introducing them as my brand into my list. So if somebody comes here, it's great to have traffic to your website, but if you don't have an automated way, automated just happens on its own, then how are they going to sign up? So I have one thing up here where people can put their information in ASAP, or they could click here and they can choose from all these different choices. I've got a automation cheat sheet, I've got a freedom planner download, I've got 5 things you can do every day really fast to market your business, okay? Then this is called a landing page. This is a part of the funnel process. If we come up here, landing page, okay? That's where we're at. So it's like a one-stop shop. If you, there's different ways of promoting it. This is the link. When people click on it, they put their name and email in exchange for this free planner. And then there's a thank you page. And a part of my funnels that I teach my clients, as well as what I follow, is getting people into a branded Facebook group. This helps by showing people who you are. It helps by people connecting with people. This is more of a forum. This is where people can support each other. You want to create community. This is where really amazing money can be had online, because you're really helping people connect with each other. Money is just an exchange of value. So if you give people value and you help give them this support in a free way, they're going to learn to trust you. And if you're actually delivering the goods, this is not a deception game. This is about you showing up for people. And because you're just giving so much amazing value, of course you're going to be the first person on their mind when they're in a position of need. And even if they're not, let me tell you what, now I get a ton of referrals from people who aren't even in business, and they follow me and they connect me to their business friends. So just remember, like, when you show up in authenticity and heart, and that was one of the points on the webinar page, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is not to deceive people, like, oh, you got to build this. It's not a trick. It's saying, like, look, if your real goal in life is to impact the world for the better as much as possible, then offer without any hesitation as much value as possible. I can't take free calls, but what I can do is I can give value on Facebook. I can create the most amazing free offers I know how to without withholding any information. Like, side note, I downloaded a 10-page PDF that made this promise, and at the end, the only way you could get the promise was if you got on a call with them. I don't believe in that either. I believe that's deceptive. I'm going to always give the value on the PDF and on the video training. And if they want to get on a call with me because I helped solve a problem for free in their life, that's what I'm talking about. I like to give people the proof of what it is, regardless. And this workshop is doing that. I'm giving you guys the goods. This is the same stuff. I will show you the other people's websites. You can put it in the comments. If you are serious about business, you either need to do this system for me or somewhere else. But I'm telling you right now, I don't know somebody who's doing this whole system at the price point I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. And I love you, and I do lots of extra fun things. So let's go here, though. I'm gonna finish this thing. So that was the flow. We took people from a website and brand to a free offer to a landing page, and then the thank you page gets them into a Facebook group. That's a whole funnel. Now this whole part up here. See the Facebook group, the brand, the website, the blog, the landing pages, and then there's one part we're missing, which is automated emails. If I come over here into my automated emails, you can see this was an automated email. I signed up for my own workshop. It's where people are going to get at the same time, and we link this up for you. This is what I teach in my programs. How do you get that all together? So all these links are working. There's images. It's a whole multifaceted part so that you are growing your brand. People are getting brand awareness. They are getting automated emails because they're on your list. And then you can also advertise your products or your services. And then it's just doing daily action, your daily marketing. But essentially, and this is why I built this one and I had everything look pretty normal. This is what's needed, but this is the order that it's needed. And this is essential, a brand in place so people can recognize you and have brand recognition and brand equity. This has to happen, friends. The logos, the colors, the fonts need to be the same. When you think of Macy's, you think of McDonald's. Design is the first thing they see. And then when they get into your automated funnels, this whole process is what is going to grow your list. And then you can let them know when you have a podcast, when you have a Facebook group, any of these other things you introduce, you're going to already have a system in place to introduce it. It's not, you don't have to start with everything. What you do is you start with the brand and you start with funnels. And that's why I've created my Mommy Boss marketing method. So I'm going to share that with you guys right now and take any questions after that. So my brand new training, and I did a beta launch of it, and then I've made some adjustments and added all the bonuses, is at mommybossmarketing.com. That's mommybossmarketing.com. It looks like this when you go there, and you can go check it out. There's testimonials. There's lots of talking to you. There's an overview. You can watch this video, get a behind the scenes, what's inside of the course. It's just a few minutes long. You can read if you're more of a reader. I know everyone's a different kind of learning. They like videos or just reading. You can see exactly what's inside of this, okay? And then there's these bonuses, which, remember the 3 problems I said face people is a strategy and not having a brand. Number 2 was not having funnels, so I'm taking care of both of those. And number 3 was not having a system in place to get people on a sales call and how they can close a sales call. What are they using for invoicing? What are you using for a calendar? My Selling with Soul program right here is the perfect thing to follow up. So I literally solved those 3 main issues that I saw. I didn't make these issues and then sell the issues. What I did, friends, I want to talk to you heart to heart, is I've been in business now for almost 9 years, just doing this business. I've been doing other business for 21 years, online marketing with music, all that. But I've literally been just specifically on online marketing and funnels for almost 9 years now. And the thing that I saw were those 3 problems. And I was like, how can I solve this problem? These 3 main things I keep hearing over and over and over again. Not only the clients who've hired me, but people who haven't hired me, like the questions I get in Facebook groups, everywhere I go, in other groups. I mean, I've seen this thousands of times. So those are the 3 things. Not having your brand in place, that actually looks good, that actually looks professional, that you're in competition with the top of the top, friends. Number 2, not having your funnels in place. And there's tech issues that hold people up. The funnels don't look good. There's bad messaging. So in this program, you're going to get a Facebook group also. That's one of the bonuses where you can ask me and your peers, hey, how does my funnel look? So when you're done with it, that stinks if you get done with something and you don't have someone to get professional insider tips. Why isn't this working? And then Facebook ads. I have a Facebook ad training that is a bonus as well. I grew my list by over 4,000 this year alone, and I did 3,000 of it in the space of 1 month when I was doing my other launch. There's a way that you can reach out to the world, attract your ideal clients, but if you don't know how to take your free offer and your sales strategies and then reach strangers, then you're going to be stuck. So I'm literally giving you guys every single piece. Now, when I sold this before, it was $1,000, and then I have one-on-one upgrades. Today, I'm giving you guys some Black Friday pricing, and I'm going to share with you how to get it, okay? It's 50% off for just this week, and I'm going to share with you how to do it from this call. It's going up. You go and click on Enroll Now, and there's 2 options. There's a couple options. You can do $497 or 3 payments, like you pay $197 today, and then 2 more monthly payments of $197. That's it. You can get this whole program for just starting with $197 or pay in full $497. You'll save $100. Okay. Or also scroll down here when you're checking out. What you can get is you can add this, and it's a $3,000 VIP Couture upgrade. You could jump on a call with me if you are interested in this. Like I mentioned, I do offer phone calls. As far as the upgrade, the lower price point, you just want to decide which one. If you were interested in an upgrade, though, I will get on a call with you. But here's what you get if you just know this is what you want. You're going to get a 60-minute one-on-one call with me. You're going to get weekly 30-minute coaching sessions. It's a 6-week, 6-module course so that each week you can stay on track, and I'm going to help you finish your work. You're going to get power coaching through WhatsApp, Monday through Friday, unlimited support, a private Facebook group, accountability. You're going to get a year's worth of the Freedom Planners, and then you're going to get a funnel audit. So once you have your funnels in place, even if I'm the one helping you build them, we're going to still get an audit in place. I'm going to help A/B test things for you to make sure that the best high converting funnels. And then you're going to get a custom selling with soul session where I'm going to help you really put together your signature programs and write those out for you. So at the end, you literally have completely a brand, a funnel, all these things in place, and that's just a bonus. You can get all that for only $29.97. So it's a 6-week high-impact bootcamp style thing. Or if you guys just want to do it all yourself and still get Facebook group support, you're going to choose one of these options. But again, you can add this on. It'll only have room for 2 add-ons right now. So this will be closed off. It will take it off the order form after 2. So the reason I'm sharing all this with you guys is I hope that what I taught you today gave you some really good insights into business and growing a business using online marketing. That it doesn't need to be a guessing game. There is a system and strategy. And then I have a special thing that's just for the VIPs. You know, when people get done with this program, I then give daily step-by-step habits of how to run everything as you keep going and growing. But really getting these systems in place immediately and off the hustle hamster wheel is essential. So if you like all this, you know you can go to, I'll show it to you one more time in case you missed it. It's mommybossmarketing.com. It looks like this. You can scroll down. You can see all kinds of things. You can see exactly what you're getting. And you can also press play and listen to video testimonials. There's not just written ones. You can read it. But there's a Q&A. Now, I do want to say this, and this is really important to me. I only want to work with people who are committed to doing this work and getting results. And so since it's a digital nature and you get immediate access to everything, there are no refunds. And I promise you get the delivery. That's a promise. Obviously, if you didn't get the delivery, you're getting everything. It's high support. You get into the Facebook group immediately. I start answering questions immediately. Work starts immediately. So it is November 21st, you guys, for any of you who watch this on November 21st, which means if I open up my calendar right now, there's just about 5.5 weeks left of 2019. And if any of you were like, I want to go into 2020 with a crazy plan in place, I want to do this thing. Like, this program is not going to take you the full 6 weeks if you did it back to back. So if you were a person who was a go-getter like me and you were like, oh my goodness, this is the plan, and for only this amount, whether it's the one-on-one amount or the group amount, it's either way, it's an amazing deal. Frank, there's some people, I won't name names. A lot of people that do funnels, by the way, they charge $5,000 or more for just one funnel. In place, and you still have to go in and edit it. They're going to give you essentially what I'm giving you, and you're getting all that. Even if you did the VIP one-on-one, that's still only like what, 3,000 or something, or 3,500, and you're getting everything in support. It's crazy. So that's my passion though for Mommy Bosses, and I'm able to do it right now, so I'm going to. So if you go to mommybossmarketing.com and you sign up today, anyone who signs up, I will also still promise a funnel audit. So even if you're not the one-on-one, I'm going to still go through with my team when you're done with your funnel, especially if you hit it by the end of the year. I will get it done for you the first week of January, where I will literally go through your funnel. You'll post it in the group, and I'll make sure your messaging looks good, your images look good. That's something I only offered for the $1,000 more price point before, but for today, if you purchase today, you go to mommybossmarketing.com and you sign up on any of the programs. I will make sure that you also get your funnel audited and make sure everything is working to perfection. So let's get it done. It's 2019. You can end it strong. You can put your time aside. I'll release the modules for you, and I'm here for you. If you're serious about building your business the way that really works and is the way that it's done online with everyone that you'll go check out. I'm Tiana with InspiredMommyBoss.com. I really appreciate your time. I hope no matter what that I provided some insight. I hope you grabbed some golden nuggets and that you can believe in yourself that whatever you are dreaming to do with some vision, some strategy, and daily action, you truly can accomplish anything. God bless you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day.